Peace, everyone. Peace. Thanks for logging on. Grand Rising, Imhotep, Assalamu alaikum, and all the beautiful greetings. Uh, I just want to share something, man. Dealing with the Diddy trial and some of the things that I believe has led up to, his indictment and obviously the trial and whatnot. I first want to say this, I'm in no way, shape, or form condoning any behavior. This is not about me being pro Diddy or, even anti Diddy. It's not about that. It's about looking at things in totality. A lot of times we get wrapped up emotionally in certain information that we get. And because we don't use our intellect to process things, we may miss, something that's riding by very slowly, right in our face. So anyway, a video was presented to me dealing with Diddy, obviously before he was charged with any of these allegations. He was on a show, and he was speaking about black empowerment, possibly starting a black Walmart, and basically just, speaking about things to empower us as a people economically, right? Where we don't have to rely on others to help us with things that we can do for ourselves, and we just pool our resources together. I'm a registered member of the Nation of Islam, and, we are for the upliftment of our people, acquiring the knowledge of self, and then with that, bringing our unity, allowing our unity to empower us economically so that we can start owning, becoming producers rather than consumers. So, I was in agreement with what the brother said. This is my brother, and I know a lot of people are gonna bring up, well, what about the video with him beating Cassie down? That was wrong, obviously. We don't agree with any of that. Like I said, I'm a registered member of the Nation of Islam, and what I'm sharing here are my opinions on what I think about this whole ordeal that the brother is going through. So anyway, the brother was speaking on economic empowerment, kind of allowing us to be more independent as a people, which most of you, I would imagine, would agree with. Put something in the comment section and let's talk about it. These are my opinions, and it's just ironic to me, because I wasn't familiar with the show that he went on speaking about the economic empowerment. But it's just ironic to me that once he started speaking about that, he also was suing a liquor company. I believe it was more than one liquor company he was suing. Say something in the comment section and clarify it if I'm a little off with that. But as soon as he made that video, immediately after these allegations started surfacing. Just things to think about. So let's put this stuff in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Let's take our emotions out of it and let's just talk about it. And let's start stimulating thought, because we might be missing something that's right in our face. I'm a brother that didn't have a rosy past. I've had some hiccups. I went to prison for a very, very long time, for 18 years. I just was released shortly ago. And I believe in redemption. I believe in second chances, because I was given a second chance when, a part of my bid, I felt like nobody wanted to give me a second chance. And now, by the grace of Allah, God, I have a chance to right my wrongs, some of my wrongs that I did. So, I believe we got to be careful on doing a lot of prejudging and try to focus more on doing some post-judging, you know, because I've heard a lot of opinions about this brother's case. And what I've been hearing is more like these brothers are convicting this man before the jury even got into the jury room to deliberate. Last time I checked, a man is presumed innocent until proven guilty by his peers. But when you do a lot of prejudging, then you'll start to convict this man. No matter what kind of evidence you think they got, let the process go through. So I just want to share this video for us to kind of look at things from a different angle and say, well, I never looked at it like that. See, this is how you start stimulating thought. This is how you start to view things from a different angle and start to say, well, wait a minute, why are they bringing these charges now? You know, they're speaking about a freak off and whatnot, you know. As a member of the Nation of Islam, we don't practice those kinds of behaviors. You know, those are immoral acts. But however, according to the laws of this land, you know, having freak offs is not illegal. Unless I missed something. The comment section is available for, you know, to put something in there, and let's talk about it. That's all this is about. This is about talking about it. This is not about getting emotional and arguing and debating. That's not what this is about. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here just for us to stimulate thought and say, damn, you know, we might be missing something here that kind of just rolled by at a snail's pace. And we missed it because we were so caught up in our emotions that, man, he deserved to go to jail forever. I don't care. I don't even care if he's innocent. Just the fact that they charged him with something, he deserves to go to jail. And in my opinion, that's wrong. So let's look at the video. Let's dialogue on this as friends, families, or whatever, you know, associates, however you want to call it. And let's just try to look at this from a different angle and wait for the process. This is what I want to say to a lot of you know, people out there that have their own platform. You know, shout out to them for, you know, having their own platform. I respect people's platform. I respect people's opinion. But a lot of things I'm hearing, I gotta humbly say this, it sounds like you brothers are convicting this man before the jury even gets inside of the jury room to even deliberate. Let the process go through. But in the meantime, between time, we can look at this video and we could kind of say, well, you know, because that's what it did for me. It gave me a little different perspective. Like, man, it's ironic that as soon as he started speaking about black empowerment and things of that nature, they came after him. So thank you for tuning in. We're going to look at this video and, you know, and we're going to talk about this topic right here, which is a sensitive topic. I get it. But nonetheless, man, let's talk about it. This is our brother, you know, irregardless of whatever shortcomings he may have, you know, because all of us are without sin. And I'm not excusing, once again, because I want to make this clear. Because I don't want nobody jumping out the window. Oh, man, look, see, he promoting this type. No. I want to make this clear. I'm in no way, shape, or fashion or form pro-Diddy or condoning any behavior or condoning any accusations. That's not what this is about. This is about me presenting something for us to look at, you know, and say, well, wait a minute, you know, because what I've seen obviously wasn't presented at the trial. So let's kind of like have our own little jury room right here, you know, if you will, and let's see what we come up with. Let's give it a try. Let's just give it a try. And if we walk away feeling the same way, then all praise due to Allah, God, you know. But let's at least give us a chance. Thank you so much. Peace.